I'm the realest one that's repping. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God, my whole life,
What is up, everyone? Welcome out to week 1 of the week 2 of the GPL. I can already tell that I'm gonna lose. Oh my gosh. Week 2 of the GPL against Crimpace, the coach of the Nightmarish Shadows. You can see my team on the left side: Apples and Sylveon, Stunfisk, Chandelure, Snorlax, and Quagsire. In the team that I think he's gonna bring is G-Max, Duraludon, Clefable, Darmanitan, Gastrodon, Rotom, Mo, and Liepard. You can check out the team builder in the description below. I'm freaking crazy because we have had a bit of a delay and we've had an extension during this week. I don't know whose fault it is. I think it's just a mix of us just not testing each other during the beginning of the week to not find out, and then later of the week we're just like, shit, we can't do it now, so we're gonna have to do it then. So I'm gonna send the request, and I know most YouTubers and stuff like that, they have the other person send the request. I'm fine with sending a request. They answered it. They bring the Darmanitan. I think that's everything that I predicted. I think I predicted the right squad. I need to change up my sprite stuff though. You can't see that, but there we go. Now everything looks fine. That is I predicted that same team, I believe. Gastrodon, Liepard, Rotom, Darmanitan, yeah. Predicted the same team. I wasn't sure about the Liepard. I was kinda iffy. He might have been Bravery, but alright, nice. What do I want to do? That's the question. I mean, I can easily lead with my Stunfisk and kinda want to do some stuff with that. That can really switch into everything. Rotom can come in then, but what are you going to Volt Switch into? Darmanitan. I do have the Arcaberry. I can live with Flare Buds. Hit it back with an Earthquake. Yeah, I think Stunfisk. Sylveon could have also been nice, but I don't want to. I want to leave that to a little bit later in the game. Just for that scenario. I'm hype as hell. I was hyped for the first week. I think it's just because I'm going to be so much hype every single week until I lose, and then my hype is going to be downgraded until I win again, basically. So that I basically am nervous every single game, which is not a good thing. I don't think so, at least. Last week I won, but I was extremely nervous, but the nervousism goes down during the match. Like, the beginning, I'm fucking nervous. First few turns, nervous. But after, like, a few Pokemon died from each side, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I'm like, hey, if I lose or I win, wasn't I didn't have much time to team build, so I'm sorry if this isn't close. Okay. Yeah, I think team build was, like, yesterday. Because he was so much busy. During the entire week. I think some stuff is personally happening, so we don't have to talk about that here. So yeah. Alright, who does I lead? Stunfisk, Rotom. Okay, yeah, I predicted the Rotom lead. Okay. What's the best thing that's gonna do to me? Like, Volt Switch? What's that on rocks? I think rocks are pretty nice. They're not the best in this game, but they can whittle down the Darmanitan and the Duraludon. And I mean, I can go for an Earthquake, but that is a very bold play. They can't actually Volt Switch because we are the ground typing. So they could Leaf Storm or they could Hard Switch. Now, if they Hard Switch in a Darmanitan, the Earthquake is the best play because that is doing a good amount of damage. But if they stay in, Stealth Rocks is probably the best. So we're gonna go for Rocks because I want to play fairly safe this game. At least in the beginning of the game, I don't want to make bold predictions. I don't want to think, okay, he's going Darm because my Stunfisk is in. Because he can also go Gastrodon. So it's like, which really shuts down my Stunfisk. So that's like, alright. Yeah, thinking about that, yeah. Stealth Rock is the best play. whether or not he goes to Darmanitan or not, because the Gastrodon is still there and can take up an Earthquake out of nowhere. So, alright. I'm glad that I got the team correct, though. I don't know if I said in the team order what Pokemon I was thinking he would bring, because the team board I recorded like a week ago is crazy. Okay, probably not a week ago, like a few days ago. Okay, he Volt Switched. Yes! Alright, that's nice. I like that. I like that they Volt Switched. Alright, because now, they thought that I was probably going to switch out. Shit, wrong move. Oh, I think they misplayed. I misclicked. Oh, shit, he misclicked. Alright, I'm going for T-Wave. Darmanitan! Okay, that's sick. That's sick, sick, sick. Bam! We hit it. Alright, I like that. I like that. That means Chandelure is faster. Because I have Scarf Chandelure. So if he's Scarf Darmanitan, I'm faster. That's great. That is amazing. Now, should I sack off the Stunfisk already to go for an Earthquake and knock out that Darmanitan? Is Stunfisk good late in the game? I don't think so. We're going to go for an Earthquake. Fully paralyzed! I was Okaberry anyway. Wait, now it's my time to say soz. I just said soz in the chat. I am so sorry about that. I was going to live the flare boats either way, unless you were banded. Which at that moment I was going to outspeed. So, unless you were no speed. Yeah, you're not having that much luck. I hit the Thunder Wave, and then you got paralyzed first turn. But I would have lived the flare boats either way, and knocked out your Darmanitan. I just would have took less damage on the Stunfisk, and would have have to pains with the late game. So, alright. I mean, it's a big threat. Sylveon can now do some Sylveon things. I didn't bring Mystical Fire, because they're a mountain. I didn't want to do that, but High Voice is still fine when Duraludon, like, it's still fine on Duraludon because it's neutral, because the Dragon typing. And we have Life Orb, so it does good amount of damage either way. Alright! Now, I've heard that Crimson is still a good battler, even though he is already 1-0. I mean, 0-1, so I've heard that he's already a good battler, though. So, like, I'm not going to be like, hey, the game's over just because that one play. Like, he can easily make a comeback with the Clefable with other Pokemon. So, it's like, what does Duraludon get? Like, I've done things like this before, like calcs and stuff like that, but I mean, I don't see a scenario where I can't Thunder Wave you. Let's go for it. Do you get Earthquake? Steel Beam. Holy shit, he just took a lot of damage. Holy Jesus. He's slower than me, right? I'm 100. Paralyzed Duraludon. I have zero idea. He might be. But he might not be. I don't want to sack Stunfisk. I know that it's, like, not great now, because Dharma is gone. Okay, so it outspeeds, but he goes to the Dragon Plus, predicting me to switch out. So, bad prediction play. Steel Beam wouldn't have knocked me out. It did 40% damage. I was going to live and carry the Duraludon either way. Your best play was going to switch out into Gastrodon. Yeah. I don't want to still say, because the Cavalier can easily sleep me. But just after me making the Thunderwave plays on that Darmanitan, I'm already telling that I am doing some good plays. Now you could taunt me, or you could knock off me and me go for the plane split, get some HP back. Alright, good job, Stunfisk. Alright. Now that I did that, I feel like, do I want to get the 6-0? Do I want to get the 6-0? I don't want to be that man. I don't want to be that man. So I'm going to Thunderwave. Hit the Thunderwave, alright. Oh, do I want to be that man? Because I can easily be that man. Not try to get the 6-0, but I can be that man and save Stunfisk. Or I cannot be that man and switch out. And then... okay, we're gonna go Sylveon. I didn't want to be that man. You just didn't knock my life up, so maybe staying in was better. I don't know. Want to go for Hyper Voice? I mean, yeah, Hyper Voice. That's just the best play. I'm still scared of Clefable because I know Clefable can do a lot. Because I have to if Clefable is the last Pokemon, then Snorlax can't Whirlwind it. So it's like shit, you know. So I just do as much damage as I can. So it's like I can still lose to a Clefable if it's the last Pokemon, and if it has the set of Cosmic Power, Calm Mind, etc. with Moonlight. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. We're going for Wish. We're gonna find out this man is. He's not gonna trick me because he knows that I just went for Iron Voice. Why would you trick me then? Why would you trick me in Iron Voice? You leave Storms. Alright, he did outspeed. We go for the Wish, and now we're gonna protect. Bam. Now we go for a Hyper Voice. He's a negative special attack, so it's going to do less damage. This time, yeah, I'm gonna do 20% that time, and now Rotom goes down. Alright. I mean, alright, Gastro comes in. Like, if I do win, it's most likely because he didn't have enough time to prep, but he did. So it's like he's just been busy and not have time himself to prep. Like, he had enough time to prep, but in his own life didn't have enough time to prep. Alright. So anybody commenting, oh, you only won, etc. Even if I did win, you only won because he didn't have enough time to prep, etc., etc. Or if anyone says that in the power ranks, etc. That's not my fault. I could have still won either way. If he had enough time or not. Like, my team is fairly good prepped. So yeah. I'm sorry I'm stalling you out right here. But this is just to keep myself in line. Well, just that protected and toxic was to keep myself in line. That toxic was. Hey, he's recovering. If he wants to recover, I can Wish. I mean, if you want to play the Stella game, I have a Toxic on you. You have a timer. You don't bring Toxic. I don't think so, at least. I don't know if you have a YouTube channel context, but if you do, I will link it in the description below. I believe he doesn't normally play this, but this is because he didn't have enough time to make a good prep. I don't even know what his prep was. It possibly was still good. I just say better. I don't know. But I'm not even uploading the layout because it was that quickly. Okay, let me first find out if you're Magic Card. Are you Magic Card Clefable? When you find it could be a bad play. Maybe clicking this because the most amount of damage I can do is probably a Toxic. I can still lose to this Fable right now. Like, my team is not. Okay, he didn't go for Cosmic Power. Did Toxic do damage? I don't know. He's Moonblasting me. Is he taking Toxic damage? No, he's his Magic Guard. He's going for Moonblasters. Don't get paralyzed. Come on, Sophia. Come on, Sophia. Nice. Alright. Who do I want to end the battle with? I mean, we can protect, but we might get paralyzed, so I want to get Quagsire. Alright. So you don't have Cosmic Power, but you're still trying to beat me. I mean, I admire the guts. Not having Cosmic Power, but still trying to win this with Soft Boil and Moonblast. But in the end, Snorlax is going to. That did 48 damage. It's a really bulky Clefable, but in the end, Snorlax is most likely going to win. I'll say a scenario that doesn't happen. Oh, he self-boils. Oh yeah, because he knows that Snorlax doesn't do enough. He knows that. If it's a boy. So I'm always not doing enough. So I have to plus myself up. I have to do enough damage myself. We'll go Chandelure. Because he can't win. He can't win. I don't think so. So the only way that I am doing anything right here is I need to keep whittling himself down. So he can't keep softboarding. But I have enough Pokemon to stall out his softboards. I think. Right? Like, I have enough bulk Pokemon to be able to do that. Enough PP on Quagsly, etc. So, yeah. I think it's a guarantee that I win. Yeah, bam. Focus Fire Blast killed it. Alright. GG. We pick up a 6-0 win. I have a Crimpix. I didn't expect it to go like that. I expected, if I did win, I expected a 3-0 or a 2-0 at most. Considering the team and how good Durham and Setup Clefable did against me, I was so set against Setup Clefable, and knowing that did Heavy Slam on Snorlax only did about like 48%. That was actually very serious that Softboard can counteract that, but Chandelure can beat that with a 2-hit KO from Chandelure. So that's very nice. I did have a set on Snorlax against the Clefable, but if Clefable was the last Pokemon, then I can't ruin Clefable out to reset those stat changes. Super Common 960. I am very sad about that. I don't like. Obviously, I'm glad that I got 6-0, but I'm not happy that it was considering he didn't have enough time for prep, or him himself. Like, he had enough time to prep, but he himself, in his life, didn't have enough time to prep. So the team came out, you know, not the best, and he just built like recently. He built like yesterday, I believe. Because he had some family stuff. So hopefully he can pick up a W. Hopefully he can pick up a W next week. I'm hoping that he can, because I wouldn't want my win over him to cost him playoffs or etc. But we pick up a nice 6-0 win. So now we're at 2-0 with +7 differential, I believe, because last week we got a 1-0. So we got a pretty nice win. I'm gonna upload this share, and hope you guys enjoy the team builder this week and the actual battle. How about I just X over these Pokemon? There we go. Because I didn't have enough time to X them up because Durham died early and then the other Pokemon died straight after. So yeah, I think majorly that Stunfisk on Thunder Wave really helped. Also, Rocks helped to wear down the Darmanitan. I don't think. Let's just watch back this replay. We're not going to fully watch it back. We're just going to see some plays that. First of all, that misclick is pretty awful. Like, if you would click Leaf Storm right there, I would have been at least lower than 50%, right? I think so. I don't know. So then you go Dorm, which is a fine play. I would have thought the Astro was going to come in though. Why does it say item choice Scarf Flash? Okay, well that. I'm not choice craft, alright. I was Zuckerberg. Yeah, and also Megan, that Thunder Wave Para. I would have lived the Flare Blitz anyways, but if you did hit that Leaf Storm, if you did go for that Leaf Storm and then you would have hit it from the percentage of Leaf Storm not missing, Flare Blitz, I think, would have knocked me out, even with the Occuberry. But at that moment in time, I would have straight up switched out. So, I don't know. I don't know how much that played mattered. I don't know how much that played impacted the game. But I'm glad that I pick up the dub. I didn't see the pick-arms of what, at least yet, I don't think, the pick-arms of week 2 before week 2 happened over on Robot May Teacher's channel. I don't know what they predicted me to get, but probably not a 6-0, so hope you guys know the battle, hope you guys know the team builder, hope you guys just enjoyed the team. I don't know, hope you guys like my team for this season. in the GPL. We're on a good roll. We defeated a very good player in the league, run by teacher. Another fairly good battle in my opinion. Crimpix. I've heard a lot of things about him, so a lot of good things about how he battles and stuff like that. So we're doing pretty nicely here in the GPL. I'm most likely the biggest underdog here, I think. I don't know. Might have been the underdog around here. I think I was the underdog around here, but now I'm like doing good. I know about my teacher was like kind of hyping me up before the season began, so I like that I've been proving why I am here. Because in the ADL, that has lower graded people than the GPL that I've heard. They're like going up to the GPL is more better players. And seeing that I'm doing pretty well, I think I'm proud of that. Hopefully we pick up a dub next week. I haven't even seen who we're facing next week. So, hopefully we got a big matchup. Hopefully we can have a good match next week. And peace out, guys.